What's up guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to talk about the Shai class rework on test server. This is going to be a quick one. It's going to serve more as a preview since we will see changes in the future. I'm going to have Valkyrie, Dark Knight, Warrior, Archer, Striker, Ranger, Tamer, and Sorceress rework videos already out on the channel if you are interested in what is happening with those classes. Other class videos will come as they release them on test server over the next couple of weeks. For this video, we're going to take a look at Shai's sort of mini rework, since I guess we can't really call it anything else. I want to give you a gist of what you can expect from Shai's first week of changes, but remember, these are the first sweep of changes supposedly, and nothing is final till all classes receive their reworks, after which we're going to see some rebalancing for all classes to keep them more or less in line around November time. So if something is seemingly undertuned or overtuned, we may see some changes in the future before they go live. Now, surprisingly, Shai was never supposed to get a rework, something I disagreed with, considering Shai as a class always felt experimental and never really fully given its due in most aspects of the game. It has its strength in some content, but for the most part, as what Perlibus calls a life skill or class, it doesn't really do that very well. We have music composition as a unique trait for Shai lately that has been getting more love. That's good, but it's also good to see that the combat side of Shai is getting a rework to help those dedicated few Shai mains out there. Now, with that said, the changes to Shai are very few compared to other full-fledged classes, but we do start out strong with a straight 20% damage buff across the board to every single skill on the kit. This affects PvE mostly, as the modifiers in PvP have not yet been touched. So if they do decide to tweak the modifiers in the future, that could mean that you deal more damage against other classes, and hopefully I can see some Shai mains having fun with that aspect. Whether you think these changes are good enough or not, I'm going to leave that up to you, but I, for one, am glad that Shai is at least getting some changes and not getting awkwardly left out of the bunch of original classes. So moving on, the attack range of all floor rank skills has also increased, a really good change. Gather Round is now activated faster after using some skills. Come Out can now be cancelled with the Hop and Tuck and Roll skill. When using the following skills, Shai will now have her own self buff last 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds. The buff duration for allies is still going to be the same. Time to Shine and Summer Rain will now also give allies 30 seconds of buff. So overall, an increase of self buff duration for Shai. That's very good. When you use Tuck and Roll from the talent stance, you can go back to your floor rank stance that way. When you're playing songs with the flute, you can use directional keys and F to play other buffs instead of the other inputs that they have. You also now have two new skills, so Taste It and Hey Ho. These are just the translations for them because Shai is unique in her skill names. It's hard to tell what they're going to actually be in your language. So for now, we're going to say the first one is called Taste It, and the second one is called Hey Ho. Okay, so Taste It is a large frontal AoE skill with seemingly good damage, a 100% crit rate in PvE, and floating CC in PvE as well. It's on a 7-second cooldown, which is not bad. Now, Hey Ho is a new mobility skill that lets you skate on your Florang a large distance as long as you have stamina. It is on a 15-second cooldown, so not super short, but it looks pretty amazing and it does take you pretty far, and it's pretty quick as well. You can jump off anytime you want. That's the Shai rework in a nutshell, guys. I said not going to be too many things. One new AoE skill, one new mobility skill, quality of life changes for buffing yourself and allies, as well as mobility options. So more raw damage across the board in PvE and greater range on your flooring skills are all actually very good changes for a class that wasn't even supposed to get anything on a rework, so that's good. There is no word though if Shai will also be one of those classes to get further tweaks in November. I can assume they will be, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think about the Shai rework. Do you like the changes and the new skills? If you don't play Shai, do you think newer classes like Hashashin, Guardian, Corsair should get similar treatment and quality of life changes like the original batch of classes, or do you think those classes are in a good state? Let me know in the comments. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comments or over on our community Discord. We're now public and accepting new members, so follow that link, react to the comments to get your member role, and say hello. If you want to support the videos I make in small donations, you can follow the Ko-fi link below and buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee as much as I love bells, so every coffee you buy me will be greatly appreciated and will of course come with some Discord perks. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, Bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.